We're here with the 2014 Boxino middleweight champion, the current NABA, NABO, WBO ranked number 3, WBA ranked number 7. Hey, did I miss anything?
Nah, that's about it.
Willie Monroe Jr. on the eve of, some calling your biggest fight to date. You take on Brian Vera tomorrow night, ESPN.
Yes, it's probably my toughest opponent to date. He has the most experience out of everybody I fought, and this is one of those fights that's going to prove whether Willie Monroe really deserves to be at the top of the middleweight division or not.
That's been your I guess motivation the whole way through since this fight has been announced. Vera, he's coming off the 2 losses with Chavez, but 2 gritty, gutty efforts.
That's Chavez. You feel what I'm saying? Any loss to Chavez is not a bad loss. I mean, you're talking super middleweights. And then the first fight, they thought he beat Chavez.
And he was basically a light heavyweight.
Exactly.
And Vera's been a guy, when he's been in this position, I know we were just talking outside in some corner betting parlors, you're the favorite here. Right. Seems like Vera relishes that role. Do you have to look out for him being extra motivated? Really
don't matter. Once that bell ring, it's time for Willie Monroe to do what Willie Monroe does, and that's be a mongoose.
Clash of styles. A lot of people think you're the slick boxer. You move around. You did a great performance against Brian Adams. Vera, there's no secret to what he likes to do. A lot of people think that fits right into your style.
Exactly. I mean, you never can tell. I think I showed a lot of other wrinkles throughout the tournament. A lot of people thought I was flash and boxer only, and then they saw me sit down on the inside, not once, not twice, but numerous times with Brandon Adams, who's the banger, and they saw me get the best of it. And I think that has a lot to do with me being a favorite, because I added that wrinkle to my game to where people are like, man, not only is this kid a slick boxer, if he has to sit down and grit and bang a little bit, he can do that and be better at it.
You've been off about 8 months, and it was actually a segue to my next question. You've had time to maybe work on a couple more wrinkles to your game. Have you been working on different things to add to being the slick boxer, to being the inside banger when you need to?
Definitely. I have. I'm very blessed to have 3 awesome trainers. My strength and conditioning coach, Lee Davis. We actually went in and we started lifting weights just a little bit so I can actually fill out the full frame of a middleweight. And then both of my head coaches, you have Tony Morgan, who's helping me get better on banging and sitting down and making a guy respect me. And then my coach from New York, Danny Akers, who implies more on the slick boxing and moving. So I get to imply a type of improvement in every area. So this should be an awesome fight. You're going to see another wrinkle tomorrow night. So.
Last question. Ranked number 3 in the world, a win here will get you. This is, I call one of those fights, it's getting you in a position to get you in a position. Is that the way you look at it?
Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it. But with the politics of boxing, you never can tell. I may have to fight 3 more of these fights, or I may get a title fight next. You never know. You just got to stay ready. This is my job. I love it. And we're going to go out there and shine tomorrow night.
Anything you want to say in closing? Fighting close to the home folks, and I know they always come out and support you. Big advantage to you. Anything you want to say in closing?
I just want to thank all my fans, and send a huge blessing out to them. God bless you guys, and a huge shout out to all my Latino fans, because everybody knows that I'm Afro-Cuban, and I wore the flag on my trunks for my grandfather, and I didn't know I was going to get that type of love back from the Latino fan base. So all of my Cubano family, Escuela Cubana, 904 Boxing, Cuban Boxing, 305 Cuban Boxing, all of these pages have been following me on Twitter and Instagram, and they've been challenging me to enhance my language in Spanish, and they give me a bunch of they just hit me with a bunch of encouragement, and they're really helping me, and I'm really thankful for them, because I didn't know I was going to pick up a fan base like that, but that's great.
Thank you. We'll see you Friday night.
Awesome. Thank you.